Hey family, we're gonna go right ahead and get into Scorpio. Okay, so let's get a prayer going. In your name I pray, amen. In the most high's name I pray. Amen. Listen, it's getting real spooky. It's getting real spooky. People doing some real weird things. And guess what goes around comes around. So, Scorpio, let's get into it. So if you notice, like if you watch the Libra, Sagittarius, or Leo reading, my nail was broke. I fixed it. I fixed it. Thank you for tuning into the Divine Oracle Channel. Thank you for tuning into the Divine Oracle Channel. This section I'm laying out is current energy moving into November. Recent past. There's no date associated with this first section that I'm laying out. It is just a section to give you an overview of what you're dealing with currently at the moment. If this section does not apply to you, I would advise you check out your moon and your rising. I'm going to turn on the TV. Moon and rising is very important because it really gives you an overview, a clear picture as to what's coming, what's gonna happen, what's really happening behind the scenes, what people are saying, just a whole like the whole 9 yards. So I do not rely only on uh, what my sun sign tells me because that is not the clear picture at all. It's just really not. So let's get into it. Again, this is your energy moving into November, recent past, like maybe say 2 weeks before, um, a week before November, uh, the latest. So, current energy walking into November. Oh, and today's date is Thursday. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. Thursday, uh, October 17th, 2024. So, Scorpio, Eight of Swords reverse. You're definitely, you took the blindfold off. Like you're clear. You understand. There's there's no miscommunication. There's no you don't have like you're not left in the dark with a thousand thoughts of what's going on. You like in the recent past, you around this time you started realizing, okay, that just happened, this is going on, and you know, okay, it was like, oh, okay, it was like that. So you definitely clear, and maybe you were in a mental prison and now you're not, because we have prison reverse. So you definitely got them shackles up off you. Someone may have just come home from prison. You may have realized something when someone came home from prison. Uh, you may have realized something when a heavy weight was lifted, or some type of confinement was like a restriction was unrestricted, right? Okay, and you made a good judgment call. You made good sense of whatever you discovered, whatever just you got clarity on, whatever whatever bondage you had yourself in. Um, and now you can see your ships coming in. Now you can see things coming in, like, you know what I mean, from like recently. Now you can see things transforming, 3 of Wands upright. uh this is this particular card is my 50 Shades of Gray card. So you may be able to identify all 50 shades of gray at this point and know how to maneuver them. Like if each sword, was a shade of gray, those eight swords eh, that had these shades of gray were blinding you. Now after you took a step back and it's like, oh, okay, I had myself in this. Like, it was the reason why you were going through whatever you were going through, and you were having so much mental turmoil, is because you had a false sense of restriction and confinement, and what was restricting you. The finger of God upright. My. Let me tell you something. Whatever you did, you used some type of good judgment in order for things to start flowing in your life. And the finger of God gave gave it the stamp of approval. Whatever that thing is, however you unrestricted yourself, I don't care what it was you did, Scorpio, whatever you did, the finger of God gave his stamp of approval. Water, cleanse. You, okay, why? I don't know. Most Baha'i says some of you may need to do some type of spiritual cleansing with water. Some of you may have used water for a ritual or to cleanse. Some of you may have gone on a water fast. Some of you, may have gotten baptized or may need to get baptized. Either way, the clarity, you got major clarity on when God gave his approval. It was like a veil was lifted. It was like, whoop, okay, it was clear. There was it was something you couldn't deny, right? You used good judgment on a situation, though. I will give you that. You made some good sense. Like, you used good sense regarding whatever the situation, environment. So we have clarifying all this with the bingo deck. Scorpio, you may have or may need to, going into November, do a water fast, and cleanse yourself from an environment. There's something about water in your environment that you need to detox. Definitely. There's a there. Let's make it make sense. Solution. The water in your environment is this. Oh, you know what? That's crazy. Okay. The water in your environment is the solution. And it's so crazy because I do have Scorpio in my chart. Um, and 2.5 weeks ago, let me show you what I did. This is amazing. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Wow. I'm like, the God is so amazing. So now I get it. I hope you guys can see this. So that's what I did. Pause. So I went and said a prayer down by the water, dipped my feet in the water, and gave myself a cleanse. I have my prayer water and my spiritual water, what I use that I use to clean, um, my work area, my bedroom. So this is filled with hyssop, myrrh, just a bunch of stuff. Uh, it's got it's got some stuff in it, and it's powerful, and it is definitely a sanitizer, but it's brown because of the dilution of the plants that is in here, and it smells amazing. And so I've been keeping my environment clean and sacred and holy with, I also have another prayer water that I did another ritual over and prayed over. Oh, that full moon is looking right at me, and I got to do one tonight. And then I have another one. Here it is, that I keep on me at all times. Let's see. Where is it at? This one, herbs in it as well. This smells like this one smells like cherry, and it's potent, it's powerful. It has the house lit for hours. It like days after I use it to clean with. This one smells like eucalyptus spearmint. Um, and it has herbs in it as well. And then I have another one that doesn't have any herbs in it, but it just has prayers in it. And then I have another one that I bathe with every day. And that one is just a traditional protection. Uh, so I don't want to get into my ingredients, but I've got one, two, three, four different types of water. Plus, I went down to the water. So yeah, that's that. Boom. Moving forward. Um, baby, when you pull back that bow, and you looked and you said, okay, when you did this ritual or this cleansing that you did, and God gave you the stamp of approval, and you grabbed your bow and your arrow, you got clever, you got skillful, you got, I mean, your aim was so on point, people couldn't deny you. No one could deny you. It actually made people fear you on how on point you were. Something became very clear, very quick. You were a sharp observer. Um, Based on one small gesture somebody made, it clicked, and there was no turning back. You struck immediately. Like, you were so on point and quick with it. It was just like, that's impossible. Like, either God is really that has her back, hence the finger of God over here, or she's scary and I just need to fear her. That kind of thing. You know what I mean? Or I need to fear him. That's how quick you was with it. You was on your feet so quick it just didn't make no sense. Whew. Okay. House. Here it goes. I just got finished saying that I cleansed my house, my space, my sacred space not too long ago. And I gotta do it again this week. I'm gonna do it again this weekend because every freaking time I cleanse my space, a specific person shows up. Every time. Every time. So I'm gonna do that this weekend just to see if it's the 17th, 18th, 19th, between the 19th and 20th, I'm cleaning space and see what happens. This person always shows up when I cleanse my space. But anyway, you were on point about your house. about your home, about your covering. You are super on point about it. Betrayal and deceit. Yep. Four of Wands, reverse. You were very, very on point about your foundation, your home twice. Someone coming in to cause a seed of betrayal in your home, in your foundation, in your structure, in your stability around your family. You were on point, baby. When I tell you, you pull back that bolt and you just release and bong is like on sight. Before it could even hit, it was sent back, basically. Goosebumps. Wow. Five of Wands reverse. Whoever was being petty and wanted to play chess with you found out real quick. Five of Wands reverse. I surrender. I'm not gonna play this game. Somebody fucked around and found out immediately. Yep, immediately. It all makes sense now because after I did my cleanse, somebody showed up, and the way they left was like you can hear the tires burning when they left. So I knew something wasn't right. Like they was, but then I called this person the next day and it was like hesitant on trying to, respond or answer the phone. Then they answered the phone and they had like this attitude, like I did something to them. No, I didn't do anything to you. My prayers did. Yo, that's what this makes sense. Wow. Okay. And I don't know what happened, but something must have happened. Thursday. It was a Thursday. My. Something was complete. It came to a plateau on a Thursday. Mm-mm-mm. Somebody, somebody chucked around and found out they don't want to play no games with you. You're a problem. My. Destiny. Whatever it was destiny, and boom. You are protected. I can't I just said what I just said, and God is you see it. Wait, get the shoulders in there. You had that laugh where you gotta use your shoulders with it. Like that's how I feel. Whatever happened was ordained, it was unstoppable, it was meant to be, and you're protected and covered. Somebody chucked around and really found out they played the wrong one. And they really know now that you're chosen. And if they were smart, they would have kept you in their corner as a friend or someone that they can lean on in their time of need. But they chose to play with it. And God said, this is the last time. And if you don't learn this time, matter of fact, you're going to learn this time. Boom. Right? So walking into November, you look into the future. You got two different paths you can go on. You're looking into, should I go this way? Should I go that way? Which part of the globe do I want to travel to? Where do I want to go vacation? Where do I want to move to? What part of town? Now you can look ahead, and you're looking ahead, and it's got whoever this person is perplexed. Like, what the chuck just happened? I mean, perplexed. And the person that I'm speaking of, that this happened with me regarding, is a Leo. But I ain't giving no tea. Look at that. Ace of Cups. This person that's in their thoughts, Ace of Cups reverse. Perplexed. No new loving beginning. No good news. Walking into November, you're looking, if you're a female, you're looking to the future and you ain't looking back. Old boy is looking perplexed. No love. No new loving beginning. Nah, we good. We good over here. King of Wands. Reversed. This man is salty sardines. He does not have any integrity. This man, it's reckless right now, walking into November. Because he just don't understand what happened. He's really, it's almost, it's so sad because he don't, he, he's so, whoever this is, walking into November, was so reckless that he confused his damn self as to why you're looking in a whole another direction. He is actually perplexed, confused, trying to understand why there's no love, and looking almost like in a mirror at himself as a King of Wands reverse. Like, damn, I didn't have no integrity, or I'm just reckless. It's almost like he's facing himself through the pain of not getting any love, no good news, no new loving beginning. The one that has the world in her hands, out of there. Wow. This King of Wands, who was once a ruler and had power and valor and was honorable or seemed to be honorable, no longer that way anymore. Home. It's something about home. Here we go. Kiss. This is the Most High's way of telling me that I said enough. If some of you broke up and kicked someone out, this man wants to come back home. He's been locked out of the house. One more. I just gotta get one more. Far past. So let's move on into let's get to the 1st to the 15th. Oh, the finger. I just love when the finger of God come out upright. That is just such a great sign. Whew. My, Scorpio. You did something. And when you did it right. You did it right. Okay. So from the first, I'm trying to figure out what color, nail color I want to use. I know some of y'all be over here watching just to get the tea. And some of y'all, my family members or whatnot. Put it back. So from the 1st to the 15th, the devil was in reverse just there, but I didn't take it. 1st to the 15th, 1st to the 15th. First and 15th. There we go. First and 15th. So sad. Really sad. Because when you really, really genuinely want to love somebody and you really, really just hoping that they do right by you, and like, you know, the funny thing is that I know what's on the other side of commitment. When someone commits to me, I know exactly what's going to happen. And you know, telling someone is almost like bribing someone to love me so that I can, let's just say, get my inheritance, right? But why would I? Bingo. But why, you know, like that's not true love. And I want it to be real and I want it to be authentic. So I'm not going to put myself in a position, you know what I mean, to say, listen, just please just love me because I want my inheritance and I just want to live my life the way I'm supposed to and have my luxury life, da da da. You know, like, no. I want it to be real, right? I want it to be authentic. I want it to be someone that just can't live without me because I can't live without you. And I want us to be all over each other. And I want us to be, you know, the it couple. And I want us to be influential in changing people's lives for the better. And you know what I mean? Like together, you know, I want the real deal. And, you know, it's sad because I really believed it was him. I really did. I really did. I really did. I really did. Come on. What color nail polish? I'm giving up too much tea. What color nail polish? Ooh, ooh. Period. So you're holding back and you're very sincere. Or someone is holding back from you and someone else is very sincere around you. You know? We'll get to the crux of it, but someone being honest is very important and you holding back. So from the 1st to the 15th, 4 of Pentacles. You hold. This is part in the song that say, ain't no telling how much she holding or how much they hold. Yeah, you holding. You showing some, but you ain't showing everything. And sometimes it's good to be like that. You know, like everybody don't need to know, I've learned a very, 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 very valuable lesson that people, I've recently, not recently, but for years, I've known that my bank accounts are being monitored by people in my community. How? I don't know. I don't know if, they've cloaked my phone or whatever, but I stopped putting my money in a bank account. It's sad. You got to move like this. It's sad when you have to move like you have to be like this. Whether it's emotionally, financially, you just have to protect. You have to protect what's really and sit quietly and sophisticatedly on what's valuable to you. And pretend like, oh, I got this and I got that. But you really hold it. You're going to take a trip with what you're holding. You're getting ready to take the trip. You're holding back that you're getting ready to take a trip. Or you're leaving. You it's so crazy. Yeah, you getting ready to move. You getting ready to go, Scorpio. You getting a message about money. Yeah. Now I know I gotta prepare this paperwork and send this email because if I don't, I won't get this message. You're gonna get a wire, a receipt, a check. Yep. You go. Yep. And it's something like, so for me, I'm used to getting, as a real estate broker, commission checks 40,000, 20,000, 80,000. I'm used to getting big checks. You know what I mean? So this may be somewhere between that 40 and 80. You know what I mean? period. And it's done. Executioner, done. Period. Come from the 1st to the 5th, it's done. This is my judge card. This is my Jesus card. This is my big guy card. This is my Yeshua card. This is the executioner. It's done. He approved it. My. Woo! And I'm a Libra son. Babe. Come on, God. Come on. And when I tell you, I said, do I want to stay in this community and just buy a house because I know I can buy it cash or whatever? Or do I want to get Chuck up out of here? Because just be around negative people? Nah. And be stressed? Nah. Because you're beautiful inside and out? Nah. Why? Why be stressed because you're beautiful inside and out? Scorpio, go. Don't think about it. Do it. You're sitting on a nice little pretty penny nest egg. Keep your mouth shut and keep it. Put it in the safe. Put it wherever you got to put it and go. That's what I say. Let's get one more. Yeah. Who wants to be tortured? Nobody. If you ain't happy where you at, go. Sky, air. Get on that flight and go. Gone. Bye. Take a vacation. Go to Dubai. Go to Africa. Go to Egypt. Go to China. Go to Japan. Go to Israel. Turks and Caicos. Wherever. Book that flight, baby. And down here in the corner, invisible. Get invisible for a little minute. Book that flight. Even if the flight ain't until next year. Book it. There's all kind of travel agencies where you can get on payment plans. Book it. You deserve it, Scorpio. From the 5th to the 10th, you're using your wisdom and you're looking to the future. You are the master of impulse, because you, even though as the Crone of Wands, when you get in a moment, when you get into a moment, Scorpio, where it's a split decision, you do use incredible logic. Like, because you're a water sign and you master emotion. You understand? You don't let emotion get the best of you when you make decisions. So there's an impulsive energy here. Like here, you get the news about the money, and people stressing you out because you're beautiful on the inside and out. So you decide you're gonna get invisible, and you, like, from the 5th to the 10th, boom, you make the decision. You book that trip late at night. Something like, I feel like you're gonna book a trip late at night. Uh-oh, I didn't get the baby blue over here. Hold on. There we go. I guess that's what we wanted right here. Okay. Okay, so boom. House again. Five of Swords. You're getting one up where concerns a house. Maybe it's not, maybe you don't book a trip. Maybe you pray under the moon, or you put a prayer out in the ether, once you get word of this money, and you buy a house cash or something. I don't know. But there's a one up about your sanctuary. You get a one up. You definitely, because you move on impulse. You take two people down with You take two people down with their swords and leave their swords with them to fight to defend themselves in the future, because you know these people are foolish and they're going to need to be able to defend themselves. So you're nice enough to leave their weapons with them after you beat them with it. Regarding something about this house. And after that, you no longer have to defend yourself. After you give two people, something happens from the 5th to the 10th where you give some folk the shakedown, right? At the house. Maybe it happens at your house. Like you use this level of wisdom and tact, quick emotional intelligence. And you shake some people, you shake them up, you shake them down, and there's a lot of gossip about it. There's a lot of gossip about a disagreement, but the way you do it is like you get the one up one way or another. Okay, so there's a disagreement that's happening with something. I don't know what this is about. You know what? Let's get into it. What is this disagreement about, Most High? I usually don't even clarify. Ooh. It's with your mother, or a Queen of Pentacles, or a mother figure. You get into a disagreement in the house with a mother figure or someone who is a banker, an account executive, someone who is known for money. This person may get a one up on you, and there's an argument or a disagreement between you and this woman. Tell me more about this argument. This shakedown, shake up in the house. What is this? Tell me more. Because this is so beautiful over here. What's going on? There we go. Ah, here we go. House again. Wow. This message of money coming in spills over into the following week. This argument with this woman who is, maybe a fire sign. This could be you, Scorpio. Either way, there's another person that either you get one up on or they get a one up on you. We've got house here one time, here, foundation, 4 wands, and we've got it here. House. Twice. But there's luck. You get a one up on, either you get a one up on your mother, or your mother gets one up on you, but you're lucky. This is my Clover card. This is luck, getting lucky, opportunity. This is an opportunity that's gonna pass. Don't pass it up. Okay. And you no longer, 7 of Wands reverse, you no longer, even though there's a disagreement, you no longer have to defend yourself. You no longer have to fight people off. It's almost like whoever you have a disagreement with and whoever you previously had to fight off and defend yourself against, it's like you're respected. This is giving me the luck that comes to you by what, maybe this is the luck. Like you get news of the wire and then boom, here goes it comes in the following week. Second week of, from the May could be involved. From the 5th to the 10th. Like it actually hits 4-leaf clover. Right? Disaster came out this way. It's a disaster and then it's not a disaster. Let me leave it like that. it's tragic, but it's not tragic. You know what I mean? It's like, it could be worse or it could be better. It could be worse and it could be better. You know what I mean? Like, this one up could be worse or and at the same time it could be better. Tuesday. Ooh. Thoughts, oblivious. Thoughts, it came out reverse, which means there's an oblivion. There's an oblivion. This came out like this, okay? Which means it could be heaven, it could be hell, or it could be heaven. This is get Tuesday. I even got look duality here. It's whatever this is what you make it. How you want it. Basically, from the 5th to the 10th, how do you want this? Or it's like the Most High is presenting a situation where this Queen of Wands woman has to decide how do you want it, or you have to decide how do you want it. You want this to be a disaster? You want this to be heaven, or you want this to be hell? You want this to be bliss, or you want this to be a disaster? How do you want it? That's the inner. That's what this is clearly telling. Because no matter what, there's luck here. You've got the house. You've got the house here. You've got, yeah, there's disagreement, but how do you want it? Because it could be one where we're gonna make this easy for everybody. And I'm gonna ask you, how do you want it? Bliss, heaven, hell, disaster. From the 10th to the 15th, 3 of Pentacles reverse. Someone has decided that they don't want to cooperate. What are they doing? Repairing the house. So this house energy, here we go. Here it is. Something about the damn house. And being a team, being a family, working together. Someone is saying they don't want to work together. They're not interested in learning. They don't care about what you have to teach. They don't care about the jewels you drop, the gems that you drop. Like, you're not a leader to them. They don't respect you. This is what this is. You can't teach me or tell me nothing. 10 to the 15th. Wow. Good lady in reverse. Someone who was previously or who was or is known to be a good woman is not being seen as a good woman right now. 10 to the 15th. This woman is coming off as very evil and vindictive. This could be you or whoever this is, your mother or someone who's financially sound over here, someone who's wise, someone who's older, someone who has gray hair. And then we have the Nun. So it's a battle between good and evil, period. First week, Scorpio. First week of, or first half of November. This is once this news or this word or this whatever this is, whatever God says, and this is an air sign, King of Swords. There's an air sign man that's executing, making something happen, and it's stressful, but it's because you're beautiful inside and out. Whatever this is that is being approved, being executed upon, it literally opens up. I can't even believe I haven't even gotten to the second half of the month. It's 44 minutes in. It literally opens up some kind of energetic battle of good and evil, heaven, hell. Bliss, war, chaos. Yes. Wish come true. 9 of Cups. Because someone decides to be sincere, genuine, and honest, a wish comes true. even though somebody said they don't want to work, they don't want to cooperate, they don't want to be a good person. And don't get me wrong, it may not be your mother. It could be just an older woman who just doesn't want to come. But it was the approval was already given here, so the wish comes true by the 15th. So it takes until the 15th for an actual bona fide yes, because someone is sincere, someone is pure, someone is very saintly, enterprising. Let me not say hurry up. What you got for the bingo, Most High? Wow. Winter. Time. Reverse. In no time. The suspense is going to be over in no time. November. Yeah. The suspense about whatever this is will be finished in November. You won't be on pins and needles by the time November is over. That's why the suspense is going to be out of a deadlock in November. I gotta upload Sagittarius too. Did I even start uploading that? I'll look later. All right, 15th to the 31st of November or 30th, whatever it is. Thank you for tuning into The Divine Oracle on YouTube. That's THEE, Divine Oracle. My icon is the black and white photo of a woman with an afro blowing a bubble. Almost like a cartoon image. That's how you know it's me. And only me. I'm the one and only, darling. Most High said, you gonna take that. I wasn't even, no, Most High, listen, if you want them cards to come back out, we just, like, we gotta do them chronological, okay? You know how I do. I do everything right. I know you the boss or whatever, but, but it might be a little bit of a, someone getting away with something, and another message about this wire, this money coming through, or a message from somebody that's flashy. It fell this way. It came out this way. Okay. From the 15th to the 31st of November. Happy Turkey Day or whatnot. Okay, let's get into it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. 7 of Wands. Reverse. You don't have to defend yourself no more, baby. It's over. Like I said in the last section, you needing to defend yourself. These people be fighting all by their damn self, because it is not even like I'm really getting the energy like the fight is over. The battle has been fought. You don't have to lift a finger no more, right? You did the work that you had to do to make sure you protected yourself. You're protected. You did everything you need to do. Put it out. Boom. Sad news reverse, baby. 15th to the 20th. Good job. And this is my Make It Make Sense card. So we got 7 of Wands here. You no longer have to defend yourself where it concerns technology, emails, website, music, text messages, hard drive. So this is what the wands mean, according to this card that I made. And we got the 7 of Wands here in reverse. So you no longer have to defend yourself regarding these things. 8 of Pentacles. In this deck is the cornucopia. You have abundance, baby. And even though things may be unsettled, it's okay because it could be worse, right? But it's there, this is good news. Like this is something to be like, thank God. Like I'm getting a sigh of relief. Like, boom. Yo, you can't tell me that like it's God be doing it. You see how I just threw the card like boom. It's a sigh of relief. Like you can breathe now. Like, I'm getting goosebumps even thinking about it. From the 15th to the 20th, like, thank God. Bingo! Oracle. I said that. Heterosexual. I don't know. You got some abundance coming in, good news. You don't gotta defend yourself. Something is unsettled, but it could be worse. Um, you can see, taste it, feel it, touch it. Like, see, I know when I'm in an energy, energetic flow of manifesting, I go to, I start, matter of fact, this week, I'm going to go start looking at cars, because I need to buy a new vehicle. But, once you put yourself in an environment where you smell the new leather in a new car, it's easier for you to manifest because you remember the smell. You remember the touch of the leather. You remember the drive and you remember and you keep holding on to these things and calling it in, and it boom happens. That's manifestation. But you have to experience it, and it has to be fresh and a fresh an experience for it to actually manifest in your life. Um, it's the same thing with um, let's just say, you know, uh, you need to you want to manifest a certain dollar amount. Go to the bank and get yourself some deposit and withdrawal slips, and make sure you're going in and out of the bank to make deposits or withdrawals so you can smell the smell of the money in the bank, and remember that, and keep it, write out a withdrawal slip or deposit slip with the amount that you want to deposit and keep it in your wallet. Like manifesting is so easy when you think about it. You have to, it's like being ahead of yourself, preparing for what's to come, but actually physically doing things to make the manifestations happen. I'm giving too many tricks away, okay? Mind your business, okay? Pay you send a donation for that because some of y'all about to manifest like crazy. Okay? So from the 20th, 20th to the 25th, boom, the Artemis. Baby, your aim is so impeccable that you are unchuckwittable. This is old Chelsea. This is Artemis. Let me tell you, you can't be played with right now. Like your aim, the way you're manifesting so quick is making people's heads spin. Your aim, whatever it's like, whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. This is what the Page of Swords is. Very, very clever. Very, very sharp. A sharp observer. You just can't be chopped with. Thievery. You are so sharp on somebody coming to steal from you. I kind of want to think that someone coming to steal from you, they actually get stolen. But let's see how it goes. If you got air, this is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Let me tell you something. You was already cocked back and loaded. You was already fully loaded with the Page of Swords, right? You had the bullets in your pistol already. Somebody came in, slipped you a Mickey, tried to, get a one up on you, tried to, they tried to come pick your pockets. By the time they realized that you were so far ahead of them, it was off what they had. This is from the 20th to the 25th. It was off what they had. You was already, they had when they came, and even when they thought the thought, to come steal from you. Their head was all the moment they thought their head was on the chopping block. Period. That's how quick you were so okay. I'm just gonna keep going. It's King of Pentacles. If this is your energy, this is the King of Pentacles is the Magi for the reason why I created with this that he could do anything. People are gonna be feeling like, yo, what this shit can do anything. Like whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. It's the Magi. It's the magician. It's like the person that has the money and the power to do anything and get anything they want. Or this is someone coming in and you it's almost like you flexing and you pulling rabbits out the hat to get what you want, to make something happen. So you making phone calls, calling your investors, you calling this person, this, that person that you know that you could get you, the money that you need and da 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 da. Like you really like you moving and shaking, you making some things shake. That's what this is giving. But you're doing it in a very, very like oh gosh. Well, who's a powerful woman in a movie that I could think of? Just a very boss like I'm not to be played with way. So I got trash, reverse, top tier, baby. Yeah, that's exactly how you move it. You're moving like you unchuckwittable for November because of foul play. Somebody tried to come and steal from you. So when people start seeing you move around, they're gonna know, like, wow, we really played ourselves underestimating her, or we really played ourselves underestimating him. Scorpio is not to be played with at all. Top tier. And whatever this was, it was nasty and it was hidden. But by the time you get finished, you was finished before you even started, and you never started. Like that's what's crazy. Boom, from the 25th to the 30th. This is the Hierophant reverse. You got the Queen, you got the Artemis, right? You got the Page of Swords. Then you got the Queen of Swords reversed. Then you got the Magi, King of Pentacles. I can do anything. Lola gets what Lola wants. Then you got top tier, and then you got the Hierophant reverse, baby. Heads is rolling. From the 25th, it's like you it's almost like I'm gonna tell you exactly what this is. The Hierophant for me and the High Priestess are above the Emperor Empress. That's the Bride of Christ and Christ to me. These two. So the Hierophant is the Messiah, Yeshua, another God card, Pope. The Hierophant reversed is it's flexing. It's not even flexing because it's like nothing that you want to be proud of when a Hierophant is in reverse. It's like, but you have to do it to like you were already in position. You were already cocked back and loaded with the Page of Wands over here. Clever, skillful, top tier. What you do, but because somebody came for you, you had to. It's like from the 25th to the 30th, you had no choice but to be the Hierophant in reverse. That is the equivalent of a rebuke. This is like, yeah. But this is so a rebuke biblically is very, very harsh. It's actually quite disrespectful. It's the spiritual equivalent of spitting on someone. A rebuke is really disrespectful. It's like, just look up rebuke and when you do your research on rebuke and and the etymology and just all, you'll just learn how to say to any person you rebuke is basically calling them a devil, right? But the Hierophant reverse is also you reading, getting into Psalms 91, Psalms 23, Psalms, you know what I mean? Getting into scripture, using your full armor of God, like really using it. Like, oh, okay, you play with me? Okay, now full armor. Let me just activate, turn on. You know, put your ephod on and just like Care Bears. Like, I'm doing too much. It's an hour I didn't just read it. Scorpio, you got a good one. Oh, look, a guess. Look. And for that, for being the Hierophant in the reverse, a gift. You get a gift. Or this is like an organization. This could be an organization, a corporate or major corporation being turned on their head. This could be a class action lawsuit. And if you're a part of that's where this wire is coming from, a class action lawsuit, here's your gift, here's your wire. You're gonna get a gift. There's a thank you coming. And it might just be the Bible. It's gonna have you in your head. You're gonna use caution. There's a bit of caution here, and you're gonna say to yourself, "What was the benefit when this happens? When you get to this point, you're gonna look back and say, well, what like was all of this necessary? No, you provoked me to X, Y, and Z, knowing you owed me or knowing you tried to do me wrong, and you made me do something I didn't want to do to you, and because you acted out as if I couldn't, and now you had to learn this lesson." That's what this is. Wow. Ten of Swords reverse. You see that? Out for blood, evil. I just basically this card just clarified what I just was saying, and I ain't even turned the card over, bruh. Basically, so you stopped evil dead in its tracks. You put something, someone, an organ, something in their place, barely lifting a finger. Criminal, voodoo, baby. The finesse is real at the end of the month. The finesse is epic. The way you do something, or the way somebody does something to you, is epic. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Ten of Swords reverse to the Ten of return to center. That's what it is. You stop somebody's wickedness in its tracks and sent it right back. My God, my God, my God. Scorpio, you a bad mother. And I just said exactly what the energy of this Hierophant in reverse is. Like, you made me do it. I did not want to do it. This is something that you asked for. I told you to stop playing with me. I told you I'm blessed and highly favored. I told you the Most High don't play about me. I told you anybody who ever chucked with me, listen, had a woman, I kid you not, I had a woman who was supposed to be my mentor, and she really was, but she stole from me. She got indicted and 10 years in prison for doing fraudulent mortgages. My high school bully punched me in the side of my head because it was just like I was the kid to be picked on that last day of school, walking home around a group of kids, and I was the chosen one to be picked on. And she punched me in the side of my head, on the right side of my head, and 10 years later, guess what happened? Her baby father shoots her on the right side of her head. Listen, I keep telling people, you do not know who you playing with. And this is why I say to myself, I don't bother nobody. I don't ask nobody for nothing. I don't want nothing. Leave me alone, because I don't want to see this shit. I don't want it to happen. Who would want the wrath of God to come upon someone because of them? I don't. But people have to learn. You was already fully ready. Like I said, before you, whatever you did, cleansing, cleaning, or whatever you got going, you was already ready. And if you ain't ready, by the time you watch this reading, you better get ready, because this is clearly a return to sender. Ten of Swords, you stopped somebody's voodoo, wickedness, witchcraft, Somebody who was out for blood, and you said, hello, send it right back. Scorpio. My. Woo! This came out. It's facing me. Bliss, reverse. Someone is stressed the S out at the end of the month. And it was destiny. Not the last. Happens on a Friday. High day. Woo! 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 This is a mighty read, Sagittarius. I gotta go. I gave you more than an hour. Bye.